So if you live in the UK and you're African, you are watching just about the right video for the moment. So stay with me as I show you where I do my shopping for African foodstuffs to save me cost. So to my returning subscribers, thank you for always watching my videos. If this is your first time here, please do well to subscribe on my channel and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, drop me your comments down below. I'd love to engage with you. So this is Birmingham Wholesale Market. I think I have a video showing the comprehensive, look of the market and how the market is. This market is located in Birmingham. They sell, African foodstuffs. It is Asians who sell them. So the market usually runs in the mornings, Monday to Friday, between 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. But bet me, when you get there by 9 a.m., they're already closing. You wouldn't see anybody to attend to you. So we usually go at least by 6 a.m. on some days and 7 a.m. when we are running late. So things are really cheap in this market. You can see that there are varieties of things to buy. Tomatoes of different species, peppers of different species, red bell peppers, green bell peppers. I don't know if I'll say the downside about this market is that things are only sold in wholesale prices. So you can't buy quarters, you can't buy half. It has to be in cartons. But come here each morning and see how people troop in this market trying to buy things. See foods like apples, different kind of fruits. There are almost everything you can think of is in this market that is peculiar to African homes and Asian homes. You can see those potatoes, white potatoes, red potatoes. This is a Ghanaian store that sells rice and all of that. There's also a section that sells different kind of proteins, turkeys, chickens, fish, So this was me on that day. I do my monthly stocking. I buy in bulk. So I buy a carton of turkey. These drumsticks, I bought them the previous day from Iceland. I bought this catfish from an African store, not in that place. I also bought that tilapia from the African store. The mackerel fish, I bought it from the African store. And this chicken, we call it jumbo hard chicken. It is only thighs. It is sold in carton. A carton was about 20 pounds when I bought this. So they cut one thigh into 4 pieces. And when they finish cutting all of that, this is what I have. That plantain was also a carton. So I always share with Auntie Chison whenever I buy plantains. Look at these tomatoes. I bought these tomatoes for 3.5. I bought curry. I bought all of that. So this is how I do my stock buying. Like, I bring out a month, go to shop all of these, and then they can last me for about 2 to 3 months. Trust me, guys, this is like the best decision ever. Like, I use these things, buying a box of tomatoes for 4 pounds, 5 pounds. The turkey, a carton for 32 pounds. It can last me for 3 months. I buy fish. So a deep freezer is really very important if you live in the UK. For me, I have tried buying in bits and buying in bulk, and I can tell you that buying in bulk saves money. Yeah, it can take out a chunk at that point when you want to, but trust me, it saves money. Sometimes I buy these things and I just go to relax. Aside the fresh things like the tomatoes, every other thing can last me at least 2 months there. And then because we are still a small family, even 3 months. So I buy my fresh peppers. I will show you how I preserve my fresh peppers, because fresh peppers are really very expensive. So I bought this one on that day, very cheap because they were already going bad. I bought this carton for 8 pounds, I think. So what I do is, after buying this fresh pepper, I tie them in nylon and I put them in my freezer. So whenever I want to use it, I just open the freezer, pick out one of those peppers or the quantity I want to use, and they are still as strong as ever. And then I use them. So these are all I bought that day. So I buy things in cartons. The ones that I can't finish using or I know might be too much for me, I share with someone, and it's always Auntie Chisom I share with. If you're an OG on this channel, you should know who Auntie Chisom is. So I bought this long bell pepper, a carton, and we shared it. You know, the box of yam, I bought it for 24 pounds. This is a video I actually made in December, and I haven't posted this since then. But then that is still how I buy my things. I buy these things and they just save me the thought of what do I cook today, what foodstuffs do we have, and also save me money. This box of yam is 24 pounds, but in the store is 40 pounds. So you can think about how much I have saved buying this in the wholesale market. So things like this, I buy them in the wholesale market, and things like the tilapia and catfish in nylon, I go to the African store to buy it. The downside of buying meats in the wholesale market is that they don't cut them. They don't cut the turkeys, they don't cut the chicken, but they are way cheaper. If you can do the stress of cutting them, then good for you. But if you can't, you might want to buy in the African store. The price difference could be as much as 10 pounds. So Auntie Chisom likes buying in the African store because she believes that cutting alone saves her a lot. But me, I have all the time to cut them. So I buy my turkeys and I cut them whenever I want to use them. So that is it, guys. So this is for Birmingham, people who live in Birmingham, but I believe in different aspects or areas of the UK as well. There are this kind of markets. Some of them are called open markets, some of them are called wholesale markets. So find out the one that's prevalent where you live and see how people go about them. So the downside about this is that things are not sold in bits. I don't know if it's a downside. They are sold in bulk. So you can get 2-3 persons you might want to share with, and you are good to go. So this is another day when I bought my peppers. These ones are good peppers. So this pepper you are seeing lasted me for good 6 months. After tying them like this, I have this nylon. You can always buy this nylon in stores. Tying them like this, I make space for them in my freezer and I put them. Guys, trust me, this is one of the best decisions ever. So for 6 months, I don't get to buy Scotch bonnet peppers. I just take from whenever I want to use and I keep using them. So there are other ways to preserve yams, potatoes and tomatoes. Maybe in subsequent videos I will show us how, but I really think if you want to save cost in times like this where the economy is not smiling, you should really look into bulk buying. It will save you a whole lot of money. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Thank you. Bye.